Howdy-o folks, and welcome to this Diary of the Deadpit update. Haven't done one in a while, but I thought that I would do one. You know, I've been sick for the past week or so, so I thought I'd get to doing one. And I got to thinking I need to do something different this time. Of course, it's going to be on DVDs, but it's not going to be on horror DVDs this time around. I want to talk about some of the stuff that I like watching that's not horror related, because I know a lot of people probably have heard everything that I like throughout the years doing the radio show and you know, just doing these updates and the MySpace show and all that stuff. People probably heard everything that are my favorites when it comes to horror. So I thought I would talk about some of my favorites when it comes to other genres. So I want to take you into my next room, which holds a few. I don't have a ton of my non-horror discs, so we'll talk about a few of them over there, and I will have another horror DVD update, but that'll probably be on another video and another day. So until then, until I'm in the next room, I'll see you. And Noodles says bye. Say goodbye, Noodles. Bye. So we're in the next room, and I want to show you the Rack of Doom coming up over here that holds the non-horror stuff that I have. And like I said, I mean, I don't, you know, the years of having the most DVDs and, you know, everything are over with. I've learned that, you know, since I've seen some people on YouTube that have 3,000-4,000 DVDs, you know, I'm never going to be able to compete with that, nor will I ever want to. You know, I don't want to own that many discs, but I will show you the stuff that I do have right now. Now, before I go into detail on some of these movies, some of these will probably surprise you. There's probably some stuff in here that you wouldn't expect to be in the Creepy Kentuckians film collection, but we're going to go through them. Okay, box sets I have up top mainly. You have the Rocky set, which is the original box set that has the screwed up subtitles, I think, in part 4 with Dolph Lundgren. A lot of people complained about that back in the day. Have all the Star Wars movies, and yes, I even have the prequels, and a lot of people hate the prequels. And I'll admit, like, I thought that the second and third one was really, really bad, but I don't know what it is. For some reason I always liked the episode 1, and even though it's aged really poorly over the past few years, but you know, of course they're not as good as the original Star Wars, but what can you do? I mean, those are all-time classics. You know, for what they were, the prequels were watchable, I think. Lord of the Rings, I have all those, yes. I like all those movies. Perfect for DVD. I'm waiting on them to hit HD, you know, the Blu-ray market. I think that those would do really well in HD. Die Hard. Shut up, Noodles! All the Die Hard movies except for the newest one, which I still haven't seen that yet, but whatever. Rambo, all the Rambos except for the new one, which I want to get soon, hopefully. Back to the Future trilogy, all Indiana Jones, all the Godfathers. Love the Godfathers. Now, maybe the only TV series that I still buy all the box sets from, of course, it's the South Parks. And yes, Mr. Bean. One thing that I believe it's the Cool Duder and I have in common is our love for Mr. Bean, among other things. I have just a bunch of various stuff up here. Don't want to get into it, but now onto the rack itself. Maybe I'll pull some of these out. I won't talk about all of them because it'll take all day. One of my all-time favorite movies. Let's set up there. Almost Famous. Love it. I actually have both versions of it. This is the version that's out of print now, I think, that has the what the hell is it? I think it has the soundtrack and all that stuff in it. So it's a 2-disc version. So I know the lighting is poorly done in here, but whatever. I'm big into music movies. You know, not musicals exactly, but just rock movies, stuff like that. See, I have the other Almost Famous, and hell, right beside of it. Excellent. Awesome movie, American Beauty. If you haven't checked that one out, you get to see Mina Savari's boobies in that one, and Thor Birch, who was underage at the time, I think, for like a month or something, but no big deal. American Pies 1 and 2, Animal House. You know, I love comedy stuff. Big on the comedies. Here's another movie people hated a lot, but I actually thought it was pretty good. Damn thing. Artificial Intelligence, Steven Spielberg. There's a lot of controversy around who directed this. A lot of people seem to think that Kubrick directed the majority of this movie before he passed away, because he'd been working on it for years, and I think he helped write it or something. Pretty good. Enjoy it. Here's one I actually haven't opened, but I got it for $5.50 back in the day. Basketball. I love the movie, but I haven't had the chance to watch it yet. Oh, the love for Mr. Bean continues. Bean the movie. Yes. Let's go on. Beyond the Mat. Great documentary. Wrestling documentary. Big Fish is awesome. Fans of 80s cheese, you can't go wrong with Breaking 2, Electric Boogaloo. Oh yes. Another one, can't go wrong with John Travolta, The Boy in the Plastic Bubble. Mike Brady's also in this. Shut up, quit fighting away, Noodles. These two cats are in a fight. Anyway, Buddy Holly story, another great music history movie, I guess. The Conan movies, you can't go wrong there. Crash. I'm not talking about that. Crash. Some more. Lighting on this is bad, but you know, I'm sorry. Crossroads, another great music movie. There's one with my idols, the Fat Boys, starring in Disorderlies, Ralph Bellamy. It's his big comeback movie. I love it. I love it. Of course, Dumb and Dumber. I like it a lot. All that. Some more I'll pick out. Ernest Goes to Camp, the best Ernest movie. Here's your one. East of Eden, which was one of only, I think, the 3 movies that James Dean did. And, you know, this movie's awesome. And anybody, I don't watch a lot of older movies, but James Dean, I mean, he would be one of the huge actors of that era had he lived, I think. I mean, he was uber talented, so. Here's another one of my all-time favorites, Eddie and the Cruisers. There. Badly in need of a special edition. Let's go through some of these. One of my favorites Christmas movies, Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas. I used to watch this every Christmas. So let's go back here a little bit. Ghostbusters movies are a must. Can't say much else about them that hadn't been said before. Harold and Kumar is a must. Right here. Here's your one. Hercules in New York. Yes. The big Schwarzenegger movie. So, go down here a bit. What we have down here. A lot of Incredible Hulk stuff, which I got into Incredible Hulk phase for a while. Let's move down. Maybe I can get more light down here. The Kill Bills. Here's a good one. Joe Dirt. Great movie. Great comedy. I love comedy stuff. Well, I can't skip over this. Karate Kid collection. 3 great movies. Kill Bill. I always liked that movie. That movie got panned a lot, though, for some reason. Good one. Good Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy doesn't do a lot of good shit nowadays, but I like that one. The Lion King, which is still sealed. I want to sell that soon. The New Guy, Naked Gun, all good. Found some more here. The Osbournes, which I always liked that show. Reservoir Dogs, Roadhouse. So, RoboCop. Here's a good one right here. All-time favorite. Road Trip. That one for $5. A lot of these movies I've gotten for $5 at Walmart, so good stuff. Here's some more Red Sonja. It's another one of my favorites as a kid with Schwarzenegger. Let's see. See, I mean, just random stuff here. I've got all these for $5. Saving Silverman. Great. Awesome movie. It's a special R-rated version. I think the theatrical version was PG or something like that. So, The Shawshank Redemption, Short Circuit, The Shreks. We're down here in the bottom row, and I'm actually laying on the floor for more, it's more comfortable, I guess. A Simple Plan. One of Sam Raimi's lost movies. People don't talk about this movie that much anymore, and I always loved this movie. You can't go wrong with this. Here's one of my favorite movies of all time. I guess I can talk about this one a little bit longer. This movie, along with The Goonies, was one of those movies that I watched as a kid probably every day one summer. Me and another friend watched these movies, and this movie just constantly reminds me of my childhood, even though I wasn't raised in the late 50s, early 60s. It's just, it always reminds me of like the friends that you had at that age and just shit that went on, But this is an excellent movie directed by Rob Reiner, and anybody that doesn't go get it can go wipe their ass with a dong. Love the Ewok movies. I mean, come on, you gotta have a DVD collection isn't complete without the Ewok movies. Let's see. Here's one of the best crappy action movies ever. Stone Cold, Brian Bosworth, and Lance Henriksen. I noticed that the Cool Duder is talking about John Candy movies. I don't know if you ever mentioned this one. Maybe you did. But this was always my favorite John Candy comedy. And I always loved the cover too. It reminds me of the early years of like renting VHS and being at the video store, because this poster was always in there. And John Candy was great. I mean, I love all his movies, but this one's just my favorite, I think. Summer Rental. Let's see, what else can we talk about? A lot of good ones right there in a row. Team America, World Police. Awesome. Funny shit. Here's, Tenacious D and The Pick of Destiny, with a special cameo by Ronnie James Dio. You gotta love that. Come on. Teen Wolf double feature. Again, no 80s horror collection could be complete without that. No 80s movie collection, that is. Not really horror a lot. I don't know. No, not horror. There's Something About Mary's all-time classic. What a strange movie right there. THX1138. Bizarre. Here's another classic though. This is one of Chuck Norris's best movies. But the sad thing is, like, his co-star actually outacted him in the role. So it's the only bad thing about that movie. Here's the classic, which still hadn't been opened, but whatever. Jamie Lee Curtis, the only movie that shows her voluptuous boobies is in Trading Places. If you want to see them, check them out. Oh, we're about to end though, so talk about Vanishing's good, which is a remake, but it's good. Watch Eating Gilbert Grape, awesome. The Wedding Singer is awesome. No thing for Drew Barrymore. The problem is The Wizard, great, awesome, awesome. Willow, Young Guns, and the sequel I actually like better, Young Guns 2, and I have that in there too, but that's in my Snapper collection with the Goonies and everything else. So yeah, I mean, I guess that's it, the collection again over there. It's not a huge collection, like I said, but a lot of stuff in it that I watch and watch and watch and watch over and over again, if I get the chance, of course. And I'm going to do another video shortly with the updates that I've had over the past couple of weeks since I've last done one of these. So yeah, thanks for everybody for subscribing and checking all this stuff out. And we'll be doing more videos, you know, in the coming weeks and months ahead, whenever we have time and whenever we feel like it. So, but you know, everybody else, check out some other great YouTube collection videos. I mean, there's a ton of them out there. I've subscribed to a few of them recently. Topper Cat is one. Horror Scout is another one. They love talking about movies and stuff, and it's always very inspiring to me to do more of these videos and stuff. And so I'm Creep Kentucky, signing off, motherfucker.